Hello there, Cancer, and welcome. I hope you're doing good out there. And Cancer, before we get into your oracle messages, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you do need to be aware of, Cancer. And looks like, oh, there may be a real sense of having to go through, some type of maybe painful separation, not necessarily all of you, because there is just a feeling of maybe longing or yearning. You may have been separated from someone, not by choice, but maybe by circumstances or some type of interference. So Spirit is helping you to really heal from a situation, to give to yourself. You've been also giving maybe too much to others at this time, and Spirit is helping you to love yourself first, which may be a new thing for some of you Cancers, to put yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Spirit is helping you align yourself with healthy boundaries, because there is going to be a point when, the separation becomes an illusion and you find yourself unified with those things, ideas, people, or person that resonates the most within your own soul self, in your heart. And I'm hearing something about a temporary relief. So there may be something with a temporary relief, but continue to love yourself, because, it is a temporary thing. And so you'll be ready to let that go and move on to the next thing. You've got to let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So there may be something you're trying to figure out, or perhaps, without even knowing it, you could be, stepping in the way of divine plans. So if you find yourself trying to overthink something or think your way through, perhaps don't. I just feel that this really isn't the time to think your way through, but to feel your way through at this time by giving yourself a sense of peace, a sense of being in the flow, and not having to do too much. This is the time where you are putting yourself first, loving yourself enough to say no to those things or ideas or people who try to prioritize themselves in front of your own needs. Because I really see you in your Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female. And so the Queen of Cups can get blurry with blurry boundaries, blurry lines when it comes to self-care. So, you are learning through this separation of really defining and maybe even refining, your own standards, and also a place where you're not feeling, maybe perhaps where someone could be overdoing it, or maybe again, you just find yourself having blurry boundaries here. So your love yourself first, because your love is important to take care of. Now, let's get into your oracle messages, Cancer, and let's see what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is also a timeless reading, as well as a general reading, but hopefully it resonates for the most part. Time to ground. Okay, and I was getting something else with that, and I kind of lost my thought with it, because I really get the Three of Swords with this, with that separation. Again, I feel that there may be something where you're in your head a lot. Okay. Now, some of you might not be aware that you could be in your head about things. And so just try to find yourself in a place where you're not doing anything but taking care of yourself, right? So that you can come from a full cup. You do need to ground yourself. Now, some of you may have already been doing this. I see the sea turtle or this turtle as feeling right at home, feeling sheltered, really being in a place of, I'm hearing something about divine intervention. So, and I'm seeing like this three swirls here, this like sense of Holy Trinity, or, you really combining the divine, yourself, and all things into one, maybe even coherent energy where you can understand it through, contemplation, through insight. Now, don't be afraid to remove yourself or to find or seek refuge. All right. Find your place, find your shelter, find a place where you can ground yourself. Because the other thing that's happening with loving yourself, what comes with this when you love yourself is more abilities to tune and tap into the psychic realm or the spiritual realm and receive hidden or divine answers. Okay, what else do you need to know? Do not fear the unknown, leaving the past behind. You could be feeling separated just from, a past situation, past family, past tribe, past soul connection or connections. Some of you might even, it might even be a sense of you've gone through a period of feeling separate from spirit. However, you've moved through, what I see is you've moved through the passage of like the moon energy. You have no choice, really, but to embrace the unknown. And you are designed to embrace the unknown because you are the king or the queen of cups. Never forget that you have heightened sensitivities, especially when it comes to emotional influences or emotional insights. That's why it's important to really be wise when it comes to your own energy. Oh, that's another thing I was picking up. Loving yourself first. The thing, I want to go back to that because I was also wanting to say something where when you give yourself enough love, you have no problems or it's effortless to say no to those things that you want to say no to so that you can say yes to the things that you want to say yes to. But also, when we come into a place, we're not feeling confused, right? We're not feeling the maybe dependency on others for you or the over dependency on others here, right? Vice versa, whatever. Okay, so do not fear the unknown. You are a wise one. So it's through the experience and through trusting that you will continue to have victory on your path. Okay, what else for Cancer? You may have been indoors too long for some of you Cancers. You got the matriarch here. Nurture the harvest. Okay, the harvest is you. Okay, you are a divine being. Never forget that. And that's how spirit sees you, as a divine being. You're a vessel that holds and carries special energies, sacred knowledge. And the matriarch is the empress. So she's not giving into feeling less than what she knows she deserves, he or she, because this is you. And also, because some of you, not all of you, but some, whether it's through society or through tradition or home, upbringing, where you might find yourself feeling guilty for the good things that come your way, or maybe even the good things that you do have. Be unapologetic about the abundance that you do have and that you will receive. That's the first step to loving yourself, because we're having and creating and setting up healthy boundaries, which will also bleed into having healthy boundaries with nurturing your resources along with the people that matter the most to you, but not to the point where you feel depleted. It's almost like it's an energy where it's beneficial, but like your energy has this frequency of everything is taken care of just by being you. Now, you could be dealing with a dominant feminine energy as well. For some of you, Cancer is not all of you. So don't back down from what you know is right for you, but in a way that is maybe more gentle, like take a gentle approach with that. But the matriarch is giving him or herself, the time to ground energy, because you are receiving heavenly guidance. And also, if it hasn't happened yet, a place where you are meant to be comfortable, to give birth to those things and ideas that matter the most. and maybe even giving yourself time to nurture this sweet and innocent aspect of yourself. Some of you might be giving more to your family, or just your environment, but do it when you're not feeling that you have to or that you feel depleted. Love yourself first. It is so important. Nurture all those things that are going well and good in one's life, and continue to know that you're deserving of so much more. Some of you, you've got like this separation going on from like an ex tribe, ex family, ex person. And it may, oh yeah, see, oh, there's a lot going on. There may be something here too where the past can be testing you, right? So it's like, you might find yourself, again, feeling bad or guilty, or not sure whether or not, you've come into the right place. No, you have. The time has come to clear your energy, release your ex, or release your expectations, right? Because there may be this thing where we have put in expectations through feeling separate from an idea, a person, a dream, a fulfillment, but that's just an illusion. So there's clearly something going on, whether you're feeling or picking up the energies of others, or perhaps, you just got to cleanse and clear some debris. Do it. You might be in this place too with renegotiating contracts, maybe even some loans for some of you. What else? Okay, there's that moon card. There it is. Having to embrace that uncertainty, and it's going to bring fear. But the fear, don't let the fear ride what's really going on, because really it's just the mind here. But the moon is showing up with a shadow, and I just feel this is really your element. Trials and tribulations, and shine and rise. So what's on the other side of this great transformation that's taking place? Because I do see that you are being honored by the heavens above, and also, this energy where, you are honoring a new self, or you will be honoring a new you, where we have come to a place of thriving, being bold, and being unstoppable, finding your own freedom, but also being able to see or instinctively know when to allow others freedom as well. You are also in this place where you have accepted and illuminated the shadow aspect of your own self, right? Because yes, we do see it in others, but we're also maybe seeing a part of that within our own self, or being able to transmute it, transcend it, because you are in this place of being unstoppable, being inspirational. Some of you at the other end, there could be a very, very inspiring, supportive, and warm energy, right? So, it's like it just keeps fueling a dream or a vision for you as well. And it's almost like this mother of fire is like an ancient ancestor, knowing when to bring this fire through to help evaporate any extra water that may be lingering because you don't need it. It's like that lobster, that crawfish, I see it as you coming out to explore what you're rising into, something great and powerful. Now, there may have been some discouraging emotions at play, whether it's yourself or others, where maybe there's been envy, jealousy, maybe some real nasty, vicious things going on. But that fire is purifying something here. It's refining yourself, right? So something is becoming a lot more pure for you, a pure way, a pure vision. We have fire sign coming through, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got the creature of air. So we got something that's going to change everything here. Let's get more about that creature of air. Something or someone's going to change everything here with that speed. What's important for Cancer to know about this creature of air? This creature of air is also aligned with, clearing the way or have cleared the way, which are obstacles, debris, and it is leading you towards happiness. Now, some with this 10 of Cups, you know, you're changing something too. Again, when it comes to great contentment, finding your place or being really comfortable, because the 10 of Cups, I mean, it is it. So things are coming together beautifully. We have great support. We have that change that is also needed here. And we're also getting very clear too. I want to see a little bit more about that. Let's see what was behind that 10 of Cups. Queen of Swords. Very clear. Remaining in a place of a great decision maker, or someone, perhaps for some of you, don't be afraid to seek out professional advice or someone that can help you line things up or see things in a way where, you know, you've got discernment in the right choices. And also, I feel that you're remaining detached from things or people that are trying to slow you down with truth, with honor. But also, I would say something might be testing you too. Something or someone. I feel that you may need to just watch out for something hasty here, right? With that creature of air. We could do or say something quickly that we may regret. So you may need to watch out for that. Now, there may be someone headed towards you too here with that creature, the creature of air, that offers, you know, some type of removal of obstacle, a way shower here. What else? We have more air sign coming through. I also see this Queen of Swords that sees what's right or sees her vision and holds steadfast on that vision. And you're going to have victory in releasing your ex. This landed on that release your ex. Time has come to clear. And we have the 6 of Wands. You have talents and gifts also to be able to clear your energy. And, you know, there's might be a time of taking in like an applause here. Maybe it's just coming from the spiritual realm, but some of you, there could be talents and gifts that really stand out, or you could be recognized for something here, you know, some type of unexpected opportunity. Now, some of you, you can see too, well, I feel like a lot of you, all of you, especially if you start really tending and taking care of yourself, like a great transformation with you physically, energetically, mentally, spiritually. I see victory here too. So I feel, you know, we'll see if there's like a sense of justice coming your way. I mean, either way, you're not backing down. All right, let's see what else for Cancer. Ace of Cups, but this one's coming out a little bit challenging. This is love overflowing. It's really aligned with that 10 of Cups because basically you're seeing this altar of air, which is closely associated with the Ace of Cups, the beginning, and seeing it through all of its fulfillment, all of its phases. What's going on with this altar of air? This is your new beginning. There is some type of divine surprise and divine intervention to bring you or to help you aligned with things and ideas and situations that make you feel nourished. So yeah, we may have had strong epiphanies, or you're about to. You may have such great epiphanies. You might even find yourself overflowed with like joys of tears, I mean. Joys of tears, not tears of sadness. It's wherever that is. It's changed. It's transmuted. Again, this fire has dried that all up because it's run its course. What else? And also, if anything tries to get in your way, heaven wants you to know, and your guardian angel wants you to know, they will be removed. And sometimes that comes through you with having the power and the confidence to confront situations, or to really allow maybe facts and knowledge to guide you while utilizing your intuition for the unknown in the beginning. Some of you Cancers have put an end to a family here, or some type of family dynamic. You're finding what's not suiting you or suits you anymore. And you're finding some type of freedom. This one is upside down. That's funny. Let me make sure. Did I have these upside down? No. But then this here is, I don't know what this is. This is a King of Pentacles. So we do have something going on here with generosity, feeling abundant, being provided for. Okay, so things are speeding up. But okay, now things could be speeding up. But what I am getting here with that creature of air and this Eight of Wands, and it did come upside down. And then the King of Pentacles revealed himself, because the King of Pentacles, has learned something here when it comes to maturity and wisdom, knowing when to seek relief, when to be resourceful, but also stable here. So there may be something challenging you where you might be feeling like your energy is being like misdirected or divided. So just pay attention to only those opportunities, that really speak to your soul, that, gives you some type of clarity as well. Communication is really important. So I do feel that there's someone here that may want to offer you something good and great and stable here. Okay, what else? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So what's the effort? Continuing to clear your energy. Sometimes this takes a while, especially if it's some heavy duty energies, right? Let's get more about make the effort. Keep letting go of control issues. So you may need to be aware of it, because, that little control issue thing likes to creep up without us knowing it. Because look at this, surrender to the flow. Great love or great fulfillment is worth the steps you're guided to take. You're being guided to, play a little bit more, relax a little bit more, maybe do less, think less. Need and necessity. In fact, that Queen of Cups has come to, or will come into a place, which is you, where you have aligned yourself of what's priority and what's not. What you want to take or fits inside of that sea turtle shell, right? Being at home here, and what's not necessary. But you are coming into a place of, Spirit wants you to know, no matter what, you're coming into a place where you will receive all that you need to thrive, to feel abundant, to feel balanced, to utilize your gifts and abilities where they are appreciated too. Okay, what else for Cancer? Oh, this is coming out again. The Eight of Wands is coming out again. And this is important. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. Yeah, if you're asked to maybe change sceneries or do something unexpected, do it. It is coming out twice though too. So again, we might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. We might not be seeing the positive in a situation, or you do have the helper of emotion. So this is the Knight of Cups. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Okay. Yeah, when I was like shuffling that, I was really looking at how this King of Pentacles is looking at this woman here. Whatever is like looking down, and there's a lot of passion or something's going on here. Like Cupid's arrow strikes here. Now, for some of you, if you don't align or resonate with that love part, well, you're finding, or someone's finding something within you where they see potential, they see value. So you may want to open yourself up, if it presents itself, because it could lead you even to even further fulfillment. Gifts of flowers. Okay, I got to show you something. Yes, gifts of flowers. I feel there's something strong about flowers, because I was noticing in the Six of Wands, she's holding a bouquet of flowers. So gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. See how she's holding those flowers? Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. And there may be a strong soul connection there, or soul recognition, having some type of remembrance. But I want to let that override a situation, because, the trick with the helper of emotion is being balanced too, not being feeling like you are feeling overwhelmed or something, or someone is overriding a situation. You're allowed to flourish and to stand out while allowing another to flourish and stand out. And then when it comes together, it's just another beautiful like creation or an illumination. So something really good is going on here for a lot of you with your love life, with ways of, expressing yourself in the world that feels a lot more free for you too. What else? You got to let your emotions flow. This whole thing about separation or feeling the need to take time to heal. Allowing each one of your emotions to flow effortlessly without the need to maybe push it down or label it or judge it, right? Because there's so much when it comes to psychic insight with that. Because I am noticing the third eye is really popping out to me. We've got this third eye that's being guarded, protected, activated, influenced. Being able to see beyond the surface of things, of what is really important. Because some of you might be wondering what you need to take with you and what you don't need to take with you, towards this new path or this new beginning for yourself. And it could just be that you're aligning or getting more comfortable with the path you've already taken. You're just needing to get used to like being in this place of, nurturing the harvest and abundance. And it's like this big mama, like Mama Divine here, is really taking care of you too. What else? The Emperor. The Emperor to the Empress is here. So we do have strong parental energies, like maternal and paternal energy coming through. And so conditions are perfect. The right component counterpart, true love, has arrived. Also, you've arrived and you are unapologetic. You've already been through so much in your soul's journey and life's journey, where that you're not meant to back down. You're meant to be in this place of, an authoritative figure or a leader for many of you. Finding your spot to rise and shine and thrive. What is this Emperor doing? Let's see what this Emperor is doing. Aries is coming through. Also Taurus and Libra with the Empress. Guardian of thought. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. The situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Yeah, because you're emotionally unavailable because you're giving to yourself. Now, there could be someone on the way or right now that is emotionally unavailable because they're going through some type of process of, discernment, refinement, spiritual attunement, possibly for themselves. So you have to allow karma and fate to just kind of play out. I would say, okay, yeah, I feel like you, Cancer, you do want to save and nurture those that you love, even the past people, because you feel like you feel loyalty, but there's something right now that you already know that you don't need to be loyal to. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to be strong when it comes to remaining detached from those things or ideas or maybe people that don't deserve your time, your energy, or your attention. And yes, great leadership here. You're born to be a leader. Change is unavoidable. I know. And it sometimes it can suck because again, we want to know when it's going to happen or be prepared for it, but we can't always do that. And as change evolves, which sometimes change is actually really slow, sometimes it is fast, but it is unavoidable here, right? But there is something strong that's happening with great clarity, a sense of realizing what may have been an illusion in one's life or what others are trying to weave around you to conform you, to make you feel dependent on them. Change is unavoidable, but ground yourself and you're going to be just fine. Yeah, oh my God, and we even have this. We even have this tower. Okay. What is this change bringing for Cancer? What is this change bringing for Cancer? I feel some of you Cancers went through something that had literally been destroyed. What is this change bringing? It's bringing you into a place, wow. That guardian of thought, the emperor, to share your thoughts, to be in a place, in a position of authority and power, and where your stories or your wisdom really needs to be heard. Okay. You have great value here. So something's happening with you to make you see or realize your own potential. And it's literally like raising you up in status here. Share your thoughts. What else? And the thing is, okay, Spirit's saying, because the thing is when you can share your thoughts, you allow it to not build up within yourself. Then you release and you allow more things to come and to fill its space or its place. Just nurture all that you love. If you don't know what to do right now, then just nurture what you do love. All that you love. Material, non-material, I don't care. Nurture all that you love. And put yourself first. Put yourself first here. I mean, look at that. Nurture the harvest. Nurture all that you love. What else? Because God is going to make sure that you're comfortable enough to do that. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Because there is a situation here or right now. Don't be afraid to say things the way that it is. But Cancer, I feel the trick might be is not to assume that people know everything that you know. Because you do know a lot and a lot more. And you need to maybe use words that are easy to understand or, really think about, what you're saying. Because I feel, again, you're going to have this conversation where you can just be totally open and honest. This is the King of Swords. That's the Queen of Swords. So we've got communicators here that are honest with feelings. So we can forgive and heal or learn and grow. And a lot of you, this has already occurred here. So continue to speak your own truth and feel empowered to do so. Because I feel, Cancer, you have learned what it's like to be last or feel last or to be too quiet. And now you're not doing that. You know, you're allowing yourself to be in a sense of command. You know, like your presence is a sense of commanding attention, and you're embracing that, and you continue. I can't even speak. And you will continue to do so. Okay, what else? And you do hate repeating patterns, even though it's kind of tricky with you, because it's like you feel so much and you do feel deep. So it does get a little tricky. But if you put your focus on yourself first and foremost, everything else will make sense. 5 of Action, avoid drama, avoid someone who wants attention all the time. Seriously, some of you are dealing with people like that. Now, some of you, this could be a conflict within your own self, but your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident, right? Not being afraid or backing down of saying what you need to say, because some of you, you may do that to not hurt another's feelings when really it makes you feel like you have to be more inauthentic, or it just drains you because you've got to pretend. And perhaps it's, it's not like you mean to. Anyhow, be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. You have the right. And sometimes that causes us to go into the unknown because we know our own worth. It's like someone is just trying to start arguments, or an instigator here. Healer of thought. This is the Queen of Swords again. It's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. Now, this is really key because the Emperor is showing up. Emperor likes structure, order, organization, or knows how to get things in line. And it looks like that you do have to rely on yourself too to do that, Cancer, but it's going to be worth it. It's key. Some of you might have already been doing this. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. Cancer, I feel like you have something going on where with Libra too, it's like, people take advantage of their kindness, their generosity, and you have learned the hard way too. Not that it was, not that it was like on purpose, but we do need to know who and what takes too much from us and what doesn't give back. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, and caring, and has a wonderful sense of humor and offers a lot of life experience. Now, don't forget to laugh either. Make a joke out of all this, right? Seriousness. I'm going to bring this up for those that are really worried about your debt. I was just hearing something about feeling indebted to something here, and so release it. Say right now, declare that you do not need to live in that trap. You can renegotiate things energetically by just allowing God to take care of it. And get your mind back to just nurturing the harvest. Nurture what is going good and right. This card was sticking to me, so we will look at that. You are attracting someone here too. I do see someone who has also been jaded in the heart, but who has also experienced through that jadedness, I don't know if that's a word, but through that hardship, wisdom, experience. But we could be dealing with, someone too, or people that are Definitely not going to have their emotions in a situation. So if you need advice or help, and you know of someone, or perhaps God or heaven leads you to that person that can help you with sound decisions and good advice and organization, do it. Because this person will definitely help you know what to let go of and what not to let go of. And we have, for some of you, like either a situation where you're dealing with divorce, or someone who's been divorced, or maybe perhaps they've been in a relationship for a long time or haven't been in a relationship for a long time. Either way, there is something that's being healed within your own mental plane. This card was sticking to me. So we do have children. Your love life is being affected by children. That could be, right? Sometimes we have to tend to those things, nurture the harvest, nurture our children, or those things that require our undivided attention because we're responsible for it. So the timing just could not be right. Now engage with ideas, things, people, or maybe animals that bring that sense of innocence out to you too. This is a time of your recovery. This is a time to, connect and engage with those that matter to you the most. Feel comfortable. The key right now is to feel comfort just by touching things that are comfortable, thinking thoughts that are comfortable, eating foods that are comfortable, wear clothes that are comfortable, especially shoes. Get rid of those damn uncomfortable shoes and wear good, comfortable shoes, or no shoes at all. You're finding your place where you are flourishing in your most authentic self, where you aren't uncomfortable, or you find comfort in even the most uncomfortable situations. What else? You got to work on your partnership. So there is a relationship here, or there will be in the near future. That Spirit says give this relationship a chance. Work on your partnership with yourself and spirit first and foremost, taking that time to ground yourself, loving yourself first. And give those relationships right now that are loyal, dependable, and worth your time and energy. Give that an undivided attention. You don't have to split your energy into too many places here. Let's get more too about this. Give your relationship a chance. Because a lot of you right now, you're giving your relationship to spirit a chance so that you can thrive in the unknown, right? Not fearing the unknown. You have known each other before, past life relationship. I'm not surprised. You've got a sense of kinship, a sense of, I get 6 of Cups here. Yeah, there could be a reunion or a reunion of the soul. I kept getting something about recognition of the soul. Something has fallen apart to bring something that needs to come together in the right order. There's something you want to give you want to give a chance here. What else? So far, you're the 3rd zodiac I've done. And so far, each zodiac is getting their own card. You're showing up in your own reading. The monarch is the Chariot. And what a powerful energy this is. You're blessed and divine. I mean, I just see this whole thing about you evolving and ascending here into a victorious manner. And Cancer is associated with the monarch. Now, I can't remember this ancient Egyptian's name. Oh boy, I think it starts with an S. But anyhow, this is a feminine, a female, but she has taken on the role of being very strong in the feminine and the masculine energy. And so there is something about being unstoppable, being very self-reliant or independent and focused on those things and ideas that really are catapulting her or him into an area of great victory, because you're riding on Spirit's back here. This is this whole momentum. You know, the Eight of Wands and this creature of air. So the Eight of Wands showed up twice in your reading, and the creature of air. So we have something, a strong indication about air travel or something at a distance here, but we are at a speed. You know, momentum is picking up here. And there is something for you to attain or to sustain for the time being. So don't lose patience with things. I would also say for those Cancers out there that may like to drive fast, you may need to watch your areas, know your areas of driving fast and not driving fast. Maybe slow down a little bit. Some of you already have something real fancy going on in your life. Don't make excuses of, you know, and what I mean by that is not downplaying your gifts, not downplaying the good that, you know, God is comforting you with. So enjoy the little luxuries or the big luxuries of life. What else? See yourself in nature. You know, this could be, oh my gosh, there could be something with like this being a travel trailer. I mean, there's definitely the journey of the soul because I see that turtle. But there may be something with getting an RV or a travel trailer or a camper or something for some of you. But either way, you're finding your spots where you are gaining your stability, your heavenly reserves, because you are or you will inherit the royalties that the divine has set up for you. Because others will try to make you feel not so worthy of those things. Because their dreams have been diluted by negative forces. But you are not one that gets trapped in those negative forces. So see yourself in nature. Maybe close your eyes too and see where, you know, nature is taking you. And also see how you are reflecting in the eyes of nature. Right? Seeing a tree branch or a tree trunk and noticing the roots and finding that's in yourself too, where you are rooted and strong. Yeah, I'm seeing you're doing what you can to be out of environments or things where it feels like a battlefield. You know, it's all about win. And you're like, no, I just want to go at my own flow. Thank you very much. And that's the right thing. All right, let's see. What else for Cancer? Yeah, enjoy your rhythm right now, Cancer. There's no forcing and having to rush things. Yes, we have some interruption though. You also may resonate with the video, the last video that was published, the messages the soul needs to hear or your soul needs to hear. I'll put the link to that video in the description box below. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so we got something going on here when it comes to something being ignited in the near future, if it hasn't already. Now, if it has, if you are feeling a flurry of activities and passion, you can slow down a bit and, you know, take a breather here, right? Because I feel that you've learned your lesson about going too fast with things, okay? So you can go slower with this. But pay attention to those things that will ignite a spark within you. And it may take some of you Cancer some time because as you're releasing this, you're going to be filling yourself up with some new passions. Now, there's an energy that's coming off of that passions card. Let's see what wants to come out. Emotional self-care. You got to take care of yourself, Cancer. Here you are. Mother of Water is the Queen of Cups. She's also in love or about to fall in love too with another human. That is very highly likely, right? Because you do love someone and people do love you regardless. But emotional self-care is needed here again because you've got a flurry of activities, and also you don't want to be like, with all that fire, we don't want it to evaporate all this good water and emotional care you've got going on too. So we're taking care of ourselves, or taking better care of oneself here. Somebody sees you, or they will see a lot of you Cancers as the right one, as the one that they want to have a family with, or blend a family with, or make a family with, or whatever. It's like the universe is like conspiring things in order to bring you what it is that you want. But you got to be ready, which means something or someone is really bothering you. And I feel like it's been in your energy for a while. And now I feel like, you know what? Don't be afraid to ask the angels to keep giving you more confirmation that you're doing the right thing by releasing this X or expectations, negative person or people. Tell the universe to bring you more signs and confirmation that you are doing the right thing. Okay, what else? You got something powerful going on. Don't let anything cloud your judgment or belief. Something more powerful is going on. The universe really has got your back, and so does heaven, so does God, so does the path. You got to continue to trust the path. You got the shaman, you've got the twins here. There could be something strong about actual twins, but you are finding counterparts to your soul self. So there's a great union. There's great choices, a choice to make your heart happy, to make yourself healthy. And it's not just about you, it's about others too. Finding the right union between you and what heaven is gifting to you. Because some of you, there's something about an important position in life, or career, or job, or influence. Okay, what wants to speak here? The shaman. This is the Hierophant here. Taurus is coming out. Give us more, because the shaman is wanting to speak. This is a divinely ordained meetup here. I see a lot of joy and happiness. The peacemaker, persistent patience. This is closely associated with the temperance here. Harmony, balance, miracles emerging. But not only that, you don't have to do anything. You just got to take care of yourself, inside and out. And that means paying attention to what we may be yearning or longing for, and not let that overpower yourself in the present moment, because that longing, that yearning, that thinking too much is robbing you of really nourishing the harvest that God has given to you and that you will continue to have. Because you might think that you're feeling abundant now, or perhaps you will, and you're going to have a lot more coming your way that's going to shock you, because you've opened yourself up more to your divine inheritance. This has actually been in your energy for quite some time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the last 6 months, because you're sensing and picking up on things before it happens too. That's a gift that you have as a water sign. Something is going to bring you great blessings and peace. And this is something that is a natural consequence and a natural effect to being in order with, law and order of the divine here. And I do see something being healed. I mean, definitely. I mean, I don't know what's going on, if it's the same person or another person or whatever, but it is a very blessed situation. And you have arrived. You've made it. You both have arrived. This is the Lover's card, by the way. Conscious connections, the twins. What else? Hang in there, Cancer. Yeah, this is a time where we may have to sacrifice our need to control, our need to know, our need to push things beyond its own time. We don't want to do something premature either, so we have to take it easy. This might be a time of great suspense. Don't allow that to challenge you. I want more too with that hanged man here. I see some of you have done this, or you might be feeling guided to just kind of either let go entirely, mentally or physically, of, maybe some worldly possessions, material things, or feeling overwhelmed by them. You were born to create. This is about your rebirth here. And we're talking about the rebirth. It's like, oh my gosh. See, this is you. That baby is you. Okay, look at what's happening here with this dragon and the egg. It's like cracking open. So imagine yourself in that egg, okay, and a powerful guardian, a fierce, powerful guardian, because this guardian has to fiercely protect you from energies or things or ideas that want to try to sway you or persuade you actually into things or ideas that are holding your light in prison instead of out in the open. But you were born to create. So trust that, if you've been feeling stagnant in passion or creativity, it's coming back. And you just need patience here, because the egg is cracking open on its own, and you will know. What else? It's like having to do something different too. So you might feel forced to look at something different or to do something in a totally different way. Perhaps something that you've been overthinking or thinking a lot about. You just totally take your mind off of that and put it towards something else. Show that you care. So you're out of your head and you're just being that place of love, of gratitude, and of generosity. Because again, you have attracted a lot of components in your life already that it's making you comfortable, and you will continue to do so. But this might be a time where you can take a softer approach with yourself, with others, right? Show that you care. Tell someone something kind, right? And also I'm seeing you receiving that as well here. Let's get more too about that, because it's like what you put out, you receive. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. It's like definitely a sense of Six of Cups or Six of Pentacles. It just works. We're not feeling a block in the flow. One stone or one friend, one book, one resource leads to another. That leads to another. That leads you to a place where, all you can see is what's really the most important. Because all of a sudden we're seeing something maybe for the first time in the eyes of spirit. But you've got friends and help, or you're lining yourself up to creating that, manifesting that, especially if you just align yourself with being gentle. Okay, what else? We talked about your rebirth here with the Hanged Man, and look at the star, spiritual rebirth. You're the first one so far that got the star card. So yeah, there is a real alignment that's happening here where truth will reside. Your future is brighter than ever. You might find yourself being illuminated or being put on some type of pedestal in some way, shape, or form. Just putting that out there. You found your place. And heaven sees you too. And what I see is that there's a mirroring going on too. You got that twin conscious connection, the twins, but it's almost like that star is a mirror of you reflecting back, because we found one another. We found something within our own self here. Appreciate this moment and appreciate what's to come. You've got bright prospects on the horizon here. You've got things that are going to happen that you just won't expect, but it's good. Now, this star is also someone who may be tested by others right now. So we're using discernment too with, things and ideas that aren't going to take away or dim that light. Because that Five of Wands will. This is the job of the Five of Wands. It's to get you to, be in drama, be reactive. What else? Oh my gosh, this is again, the Hangman's coming out again. Spiritual rebirth. Oh my God, sacrifice and self-reflection. We are in a place of having to sacrifice, figuring it all out, doing things on our own. Because some of you might feel that you've had to do everything on your own, but you're being guided to open yourself up to support and help. Let's see why it's coming out twice here. Give us more with this for Cancer. Messenger of thought. This is the Page of Swords. So a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you, and there's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information require changes to your plans. Okay, so this is what it is. Something is requiring you to change your plans. So review all documents carefully. Yes, that might be for some of you. Okay. If it don't make sense, don't sign it. Also, or will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. I see that a lot with you. It's almost like you can't or you won't be able to contain the wisdom, the insight, the knowledge that is really being gifted to you from the universe here, from the heavens above to share. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. Yeah, there may be a real weird or uncomfortable confrontation or maybe a conversation that leads to some type of truth, though. So it's like, don't shoot the messenger, but if it helps you move on or release something or someone, allow it to do its job, because it will give you some type of freedom. But yes, you are in this place of having to sacrifice really a plan that just may not be working out right now. So we are implementing something new, and that's okay, because in the end, you're going to have great results. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, before we end the reading, Cancer, let's find out what is happening next for you that you need to be aware of. What's next for Cancer? That's going to be, pretty impactful, I would say. What's next for Cancer that Cancer needs to be aware of? Oh my goodness, it is. This is the sword? Okay. Oh, Cancer. We have the Knight of Swords. This is the creature of air coming out twice. So we have some type of truth, and what I see is a sense of justice here, where some type of truth or knowledge leads you to a more divine place. And yes, this is like a knight in shining armor here, or perhaps you are that for someone. So we are aligned with truth and integrity, and we're getting things moving in the direction that opens you up to more truth and honesty. And I do see you having that conversation. So I see you having a heart-to-heart conversation here with someone that's leading you to an ever greater purpose with yourself and others. Now, also the next thing that's coming that you need to be aware of is some type of speed and action here. I would say choose logic over emotion too. Let's get a little bit more and see what's behind that Knight of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Spirit wants to show me this. It's the Lover's card again. It is coming together. Someone and something is coming together. Father, Son, the Holy Spirit too. We got that that trinity going on here. And by the way, Cancer, you are, or you will be, tapping into the path that is going to be really fulfilling for you, where you feel that you are growing and building and thriving here. But do not doubt that something absolutely beautiful is coming together here. We got the Lovers again. So this is something very strong and powerful. And this is like the next big thing for you. A very big decision, but a bright one. I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.